Hi everyone, this is Crafty Decoria. I hope you're all doing great. Well, today's Dollar Tree DIY came a little bit late, but I decided to share it anyway, as if this is something that you like, it's definitely something that you can do next year and the following years. So for those of you who enjoy advent calendars, that is what I will be making today. All of the items I'll be using are from Dollar Tree. So if you can't find the exact same item that I'm using, just find something that's very similar and I'm sure will turn out great. So I have a little set of mitts, some magnetic tape, this pack of glitter stickers that you get 33 pieces, a Dollar Tree stocking, this metal baking sheet, microfiber mop head, a Dollar Tree sign. Now this one I already had on hand, it's from the fall, but I like this one because it's a little bit longer than some of them that they bring out. Just find a longer sign. I will be using the back of it, so don't worry what it looks like on the front. And then I also have some felt. And that's it. Other than my hot glue and a little bit of E6000 glue, that is all you will need. So if you care to see how I put this together, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so to begin the DIY, I just turned over my sign and I pulled off the jute twine. I will be reusing this to rehang my piece once it is complete. Okay, so in explaining this DIY, I first am going to lay all my items, well most of them anyway, on the board before I start gluing things down. I'm not sure about the spacing of everything, so if you lay it out beforehand and you're happy with it, then as they are sitting on the board, then you could just add your glue to it. So to begin, I have my board with the back side facing up. I'm going to take my stocking and I'm going to place it on the top of the board, and I'll go to about here. I'm not even taking the welcome piece off because it fits inside the stocking, so I'm not going to worry about it. I did forget to mention a couple items that you will need as well. You're going to need a Sharpie as well as another piece of jute twine or ribbon, just a very small piece so that you can tie the top part of this stocking off so it looks like it is more of a hat than a stocking. So you can see I have added my stocking to the top, and before I glue it down, again, I'm just going to be laying the items to see how I like the spacing of everything. So here I have my microfiber mop head, and I'm just going to insert it inside of the stocking. So if you can tell already, this is going to be a Gnome advent calendar, and this is his beard. Now you could cut off the ends, I guess, because they are looped together, but I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. If I don't like it and I want to cut them off, then I could just do that later on. But for now, I'm leaving it like that. So next, I'm going to take my metal baking sheet, and I've already gone ahead and made some lines on the baking sheet using my Sharpie. So I wanted 25 squares, so I just went 5 across the top and then 5 down. They're not even, but don't worry about it because I think the piece is going to look cute once it's all put together anyway. For his nose, as I said, I'm going to be using the felt. So you could do this two ways. You could just cut an oval piece the size of his nose and glue it directly on top of the mop. Or you can cut it bigger and then stuff it. Now you don't need to buy anything to stuff it. You could take an old pillow, some newspaper, some tissue paper, anything to stuff the nose with. It's not going to be a lot, so don't bother spending some money, just reuse something you already have. Then with the extra felt, I'm going to go down the board And where you can see the board, I'm just gonna use that felt to cover it up so that it looks nicer. Then again, I want to see how everything is going to sit. Although at this point, if you really wanted to, you could start gluing your items down. With the mitts, I want to make it look as though he's holding the baking sheet. So what I'm going to do is, you can stuff the little mitts to make it look more three-dimensional. I'll glue where the opening is and then fold it over around the side of the baking sheet so it looks like he's holding it. So once I have my mitts in place and I start gluing everything down, then we can move on to the items that are going to go on the baking sheet. Okay guys, so here is my Dollar Tree Gnome Advent Calendar, and I think he turned out super cute. Now this Advent Calendar is really one of a more decorative Advent Calendar. There's not anything sweet, there's not a toy surprise, there's not a coffee to drink for every day. Really, it's, like I said, more decorative, and I think it's really, really cute. Now, I did do a few things differently than I originally was going to do. I ended up folding his hat over instead of tying it at the top, and I think it looks really cute that way. With his nose, I was going to make it puffy, and then I just decided to cut it out and then glue it straight onto the mop. With his beard, I did end up cutting the loops so that the mop is falling down straight, and I really think it looks a lot nicer that way. With the stickers, they do have, because they are stickers, they do have an adhesive on the back, but I ended up leaving the sticker onto the plastic and just cutting around that because the plastic is clear. You can't see it. So that worked out better. And then with the magnet strip, I cut the little pieces of magnet and then hot glued them to the back of the sticker. Now, when I have to start with a blank baking tray, then I simply just place them on the back of the tray. So this way they're out of sight, but they're right on hand. And as you need one, you just take it from the back and then you put it on the square. So today you can see I'm up to 21. It is the 21st. And hopefully I will be uploading this today so it makes sense. If not, it will be a day late. But I think it's really, really sweet. It was very inexpensive to make and very cute. And I think it's also very decorative. I didn't end up using the snowflake stickers because they didn't seem to stand out as nicely as the colored stickers. So here you can see they resemble little sprinkle or glitter cookies on the baking tray. So just something a little bit different, but for those of you who love gnomes, I hope you will like this DIY. And as always, if you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Share the video if you can. It will greatly help my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, well, I'd absolutely love and appreciate it if you did. As always, guys, you take care of yourselves, and I hope to catch you in the next video. Bye for now.